Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Over the last month or so, I've done two videos where we build unique themed loadouts. They were covert and classified. You guys seem to love it. It seems to be an interesting challenge to pick a certain rarity of skin and haven't only been able to pick from that. So I'm going to do restricted today, which means more options should mean cheaper, but we'll see. Before I dive into it, I just want to remind you guys, we do have a giveaway running this week for a Dragon King in fact you're new. It's the usual steps to enter. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. And make sure you're in the Discord. That's where we announce the winners as well as on stream, so you can claim your prize. If you don't claim it in a week, we will redraw it. Now, let's get into this interesting loadout. So one thing to clear up straight away is we obviously cannot get restricted knife and gloves, but I'm going to pick a combo because obviously you want a combo in it. I'm going to go for something that is reasonably priced, and obviously you can go higher or lower if you want to. You can see it here on screen. Moto gloves, boom, minimum wear $330, and then it's a Ursa's knife Doppler CS2, $485. The PAL gloves, or not the PAL, the boom gloves with the CS2, the pink folds into the pink blade. It's incredibly nice. Big shout out to Xerox. He found this. I've fallen in love with the sense. You go any Doppler that you want if you want to. You can go for any combo you want. I wanted to give you guys something. The combo's like $800 odd. We can get agents though that have the restricted rarity, and CT1 is great. We can go for Blueberry's Buckshot, which is fantastic for the price, $8. I love that this was a pick. And the T side, I want to go sleeveless. I want to keep it clean, and then I'm going to go for Little Kev, $16.50. He has a beard I only wish I could grow, and yeah, just a super cool agent. Maybe a bit much for some people, but I think overall under $25 with the agents is kind of sweet. I did mention it could come in cheap, but I think you'll see very quickly it might not be the cheapest that you may expect. I could have gone cheaper options, but I also wanted to go for good options. So like for the USP, I went for a Road Rash, which I actually quite like the skin. Minimum wear is about $40. You can see it $5 to $10 by going souvenir, but I've gone non-souvenir here. So I think $40, this as the restricted pick, is what I'm going to go for. I do have my good friend in the Acid Etched over on the P2000 if you do prefer using that, and it's only 60 cents, so you can save yourself like $40 basically. The Glock for me has to be Ramezi's Reach. I absolutely love the skin. I think it's great. Obviously, Anubis is it's the newest map in the map pool. We're going to have another major coming up, so I'm hoping this price will continue to drop a little bit as more people are opening those. I decided to go for a P250 that I don't ever really get the chance to showcase, and that is the Red Rock. Now, it's almost $7. I definitely think there's more value for money than some other P250 options, but I want to be able to showcase skins we don't normally do here that still look good. Don't worry though, value for money is still there on the Julies. It's going to be the Royal Consorts, which I love them that much. I am throwing them away. Can I go get them? Thank you very much. The Royal Consorts, these are under $1, like, sweet. And then one of my favorite value for money skins is the Boost Protocol on the 5.7. $2.16 is what you'll be paying for this. So, you know, even with these gloves as well, I think this pairs quite nicely. Over in the Type 9, I'm going to go Bamboozle. I still think, like, this is I was going to say under $1. It's like 70 cents. It's under $1. I think this is super cool. I love the design of it actually being a bamboo stick, stuff like that. A big fan. And then finally, we end it off with the Deagle, and I'm going to go for the directive for this one. I was actually surprised, both for the AK-47 and for the Desert Eagle, obviously two very popular weapons. The lower the rarity you go, the much less option you have. So they probably should address that moving forward. Don't worry though, you can spend big and get a Phoenix Blacklight for $51 in minimal wear. I do love this skin. It's a hell of a lot to pay for a kill, but I'm running with it. As I say, the AK options were per. The good news is you can get an Orbit Mark 1 for $16, $17, which is still a good AK, and it's minimal wear. But really, this being the best option for restricted, I honestly thought we would have more. SG, I do like the option. Tiger Moth, $1, minimal wear. This is a sweet spot for me. I do really like this skin. Now, a Scout, you're going to go for Death's Head. It's $8, it's minimal wear. If you are an AWPer or a Scout player, I think this is a really nice pick. If you're not, then maybe just buy the cheapest restricted Scout that you can, because you're not going to use it. Now, on the AWP, how many of you guys thought I was going to pick the Aetheris? Because you would be wrong. I've gone for Pink DD Pap. Obviously, value for money is much better on the Aetheris, because it's like a $5 minimal wear skin, but Pink DD Pap, $37. I very rarely get Dinkle in loadouts, so I'm going to run with it here. Now, the skin that actually pairs quite well with it is the Pulse. Now, I've gone minimal wear here. It's just under $7. Unfortunately, with Famous wear, you're going to have to deal with it having wear on it. Is what it is. Now, the M4s is where we cook, because it's an Icarus fail for the M4A1S. $475 for this absolute beauty. I picked one up again in a couple of weeks. I'm probably going to be selling it in the near future, just to prioritize other things, but one of my favorite skins in the game. I love the mythology, the lore behind it. It's pattern based, there's so much you can do, and there's a lot of sick crafts out there on the market. And then because I spent so much on the A1S, I wanted to double down and spend a lot on the A4 as well, and this is $275 for the Daybreak in Factory New. I would kind of like the design to go more over the skin rather than only be in the core, but I do think this is cool. You don't see it in game that often. A bit more unique. On the AUG, I'm going to lean it into the Sandstorm, specifically Souvenir, because minimal wear, you're talking like under $3.50 for it, which is much nicer than the non-Souvenir price. And then we have all the mid-tier items, like the Mac 10, and of course, I'm going to be picking the Allure here. Minimal wear, $50 for this skin. Crazy artwork, got the vibes, unreal. Then I got my good old consistent option for the MP9. It's going to be the Goo. Now, you can love it or hate it if you like that design, if you want something more flashy, but I think under $1 minwear, this is pretty sick. It holds up well. My X-Saber choice is going to be the Ziggy. Now, this is a pattern-based skin that obviously it's like a silver base with green and purple over it, so check the pattern on previews and in-game before you buy them if you're picky about the pattern that you want. I am proud to be able to continue the Just Smile agenda. $1.20 for this in minimal wear. One of my favorite skins in the game. I'll say it every single time. I want to see this artwork on a key rifle. Now, if you're crazy enough, like me, to use the MP5, then $50 for a minimal wear kit bash is going to do the job nicely for you here. PP Bison. I don't know why I'm spending almost $3 on it, but I am. Minimal wear Embargo is going to be my choice here. I think it's from the same collection as the Rat Rod, and it just gives me Rat Rod vibes. So for the UMP, I'm going to run with the one I had in my gold loadout, which actually is kind of sick. It's a UMP Gold Bismuth. It's over $4 for minimal wear, but I think this skin just looks so prestigious. And we've gone from rounding off the videos on Scouts to Novas at the minute. So here you go, Toy Soldier, $1.55 in minimal wear. Now, if you're wondering, all these prices were from the 10th of September. So a couple of days before I recorded it, and probably like a week before I'll upload it. But if there's any variance of prices in the future, then you know why, because the market changes. It is what it is. But total cost-wise, this loadout would run you just under $1,800 in total. Prices in the top left, top right corner. Yeah, top right corner, over that way. Yeah. $1,787. So, in the grand scheme, for a knife and glove combo and getting some seriously sick skins, this is actually reasonable. I say anything under $2,000 for a full CS loadout, for knife combo, agents, every skin you need in the game. $2K, if you're under that, is a pretty solid spot given the current market state. Obviously, you can build cheaper. I'm going to try doing that myself. But, yeah, overall, really good. I am absolutely waffling now, so I'm going to sort of tie things up. A reminder that we have the giveaway running. It's for a Dragon King. It's Factory New. Make sure you're in the Discord so you can claim your prize, all that goodness. And then just a big thank you to the YouTube members that continue to support the channel. It's a great way to directly support me. I love it. And a big thank you to you guys. You know, it means a lot. If you want to learn more, want to become a YouTube member, check that join button down below. You get some perks. It'll tell you everything about it, all the pricing and any questions. Ask me in Discord. We'll catch you next one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. What rarity of skins do you want to see for a loadout next if we're theming it? Let me know. Let's go.